We are back in studio. No one seems to care, but I'll go ahead and try to rein us all back in. Joining us now.
The earpiece is handy.
Well, I know. That's why you have to listen when I say 3 seconds.
Understood.
J.R. Smith is back with us in studio. You were here last year, right? You came in here bright and early.
Sir.
I can't believe you're doing it again. Kudos to you. All right, we'll start with just what have you been up to? What's going on in your world lately?
Grinding, man. Just trying to figure out what the next step. Somebody graduate in May, and you know, still raising kids, still trying to bring some checks in some kind of way, doing some stuff with the Knicks. But just, you know, running around, hitting this little white ball.
Okay, yeah. How are you still? We still pursuing that? Like, where are we on that?
I am, but I mean, I've come to a realization that I can't get to the level I want to get to. It's just impossible at this point. It'd be like somebody, you know, picking up basketball at 30 and thinking they're gonna make the league. Like, it ain't happening, fam. Yeah. Like, so I'm swallowing my pride on that one, and just playing some mini tours and mini events.
JR, you've played with a ton of current and former NBA players, and obviously you hear Steph is really good, Austin Reeves. Who is the best player currently right now in the NBA that you've played with?
That I played with?
Like, it's got to be Steph or Austin Reeves, right?
Is Austin Reeves as good as Steph?
Austin Reeves is,
wow.
He's good.
Fair
I
enough.
play with him in
I never played with Austin, but right now it's got to be Steph.
What about a former player?
Former player, Gerald Henderson is amazing, dog.
He's got a game.
He's got game.
So, like, is there anybody, like, can Steph actually go pro, or is it like something like you're talking about? Like, there's levels and, like,
he can't.
he's,
I mean,
after
no
golf.
disrespect to him, and this ain't no hate, but, like, it's literally impossible.
Yeah.
Like, the shoot the numbers that these dudes shoot, and they practice this, like, they're on their course. Like, my course in Dallas is pretty much for the pros and people who are really pursuing it.
Yeah.
When I tell you they out there sun up to sun down, no matter rain, sleet, hail, snow, is crazy. So for him to go from what he's doing now to go play professionally on a PGA tour,
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
I feel like it'd be so cool if you could. All right, you were on the game. You were at the game on Saturday. Your impressions, what'd you think? Obviously, what'd you think about Wemby live and up close?
To see him in person is it don't do it, like the TV don't do it no justice. To see him out there, like it's different. It's different, dog. The way he affects the game, it's crazy. You definitely can't go to the basket. Everything is outside shots. He can get from one side of the block to the next side with not even taking a step. That's crazy. If he get that face up, slow tick to the jab, just pull. It's over, dog.
We literally just said the same thing. I said
literally the conversation I had with the coach.
It's over.
Yeah, I haven't seen somebody have rim protection like that since Shaq.
Oh, man.
And Shaq's was because he was going to foul you, and you didn't want to get hit.
Yeah, for sure.
You didn't want to get hit, but Wemby is block shots and just impact. Like, he's forcing you to throw the ball back out to the three-point line in short clock situations.
Bro, did you see the play when he got the offensive rebound, but he was being boxed out? They had him all the way out. He came all the way over here.
Back to his
And that, I was like, wait a minute, bro. You can't do that. And then all night long, they trying to box him out. You get that. You get that.
It's so
Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, man.
Excuse me.
Is there anyone you play with or against that you can compare to him, or there's like just with that size and length, there's never
No,
happened?
I've never seen it. I've never seen it.
It's
And
crazy.
to me, I think KD is like the like with length and like fluidity in the game.
Right.
He's probably like the closest, but he made KD look like a baby, bro. That dude, he's 7'7"
And growing.
7'6". Yeah. Come on, bro. What's his wingspan?
We don't even know. It changes daily.
Off
It's
the
just
charts.
different numbers.
His hands is ginormous and still with touch.
If healthy. If healthy.
If healthy, yeah.
Do you believe Wemby could be the best to ever touch a
for sure.
basketball?
100%.
Isn't that crazy?
100%.
That is an insane
I
statement
agree.
to make.
If he stays healthy and he looks like he's looked like one of those dudes who's a gym rat, so he's gonna get better.
Yeah.
So if he stays healthy, it could be over very
You know,
quickly.
he's turning his phone. What is it? 9 o'clock, no phone. He's chilling with the monks.
He's just a different dude.
He's different.
Yeah.
He's so
gained my respect. After
he's
the
so
months.
wild.
After
He's
the
like,
monks,
Yeah,
the
after the
monks is
monks.
what did
He's
it
been
for
popping it
Boogie.
lately, though. He might have got the monk stuff out of his system. He
shaved the
might
head.
be
Like,
pulling
he's
some
different.
inspiration
Or the
from-
monks in and shit. He ready to get active.
I can't lie. If he go take a summer and go play with KD and them in the ones and like really get
develop a little
really
more.
develop his, it's gonna be over fast. He's gonna have a couple of them MVPs. Very.
Swish, I wanna ask you. In your younger days, you was a high flyer. You played above the rim, and you done seen some real rim protectors.
Yeah, for sure.
What'll be your approach on Wemby? You trying to put him on a poster, or we getting into our later part of the career and we shooting that thing from 3?
Oh, we shooting threes for sure. I'm trying to get it. Listen, I'm already a person who really didn't care about they shot percentage, but I know my percentage is going to be dramatically low going to the basket against him. I'm shooting that 3.
That's a fact. We saw after the game, Wemby had some. We feel like they were some little shots taken at OKC at their style of play. He said he enjoys playing pure and ethical basketball, and everybody felt like that was kind of a shot at OKC and SGA and the foul baiting allegations that he get all the time. I think it's good. I think it's good basketball. Get your hands out the cookie jar. But what's your opinion on the style of play that OKC has?
I think it's the first time we've ever seen somebody win doing that. Like we've seen James doing it for a while, but they like get to a certain point and you just couldn't get it done. You seen like certain dudes try to play the foul game, and I think this is just the first style that we've seen it be successful. But not only that, they got some dogs over there. OKC, they got some dudes who can really hoop.
It ain't like he just relies on it. Like they get busy.
Man, I'm watching the game. I'm sitting there looking like, I didn't know who this dude is, but I'm like, damn, he tough.
Oh, there's like 12 of them.
It's like, literally.
AJ, Mitch, and Aaron Wiggett, like they just keep coming. Like it's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, OKC is tough, dog. And what's Case and Wallace?
Yeah.
Oh
Lance.
my God.
Kentucky boy.
He leads
Oh,
the
my
NBA in
God.
steals. We don't even talk about him.
That's nuts.
It's crazy. And then Jalen Williams also had a hot take afterwards, saying that this Thunder team could beat the 95 Bulls and the 17 Warriors.
Something's in the water.
I like this. The
They're
air
just
is
chirp-
good.
I mean, listen, they're the champs, and they are nice, and they are deep.
They
and,
popping it.
but
They popping it. You got
they've even beaten the 16 Cavs? Like what are we talking about?
They won one. Like those teams that they talking about have won multiple championships. After one, you can pop. You can pop a little.
You got 365
But when you
to pop it.
you start comparing your teams to teams who won multiple chips, and you only got one, it just don't. Come on, man.
Yeah, a lot of basketball left.
The NBA Cup was around when you were playing. How do you think your approach would be to it? Would it be, where you were going all in for the money, enjoying the weekend, or would you have rather it just been, a weekend off?
I mean, if it's basketball to be played, I'm trying to hoop. Like I ain't never been ducking the smoke. I always wanted to hoop, but if we got some time off, I'm gonna take that too. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. For real. Like I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a fan of this shit. Like excuse me. My bad.
That's all right.
Whatever.
I'm good. All right. I wasn't really a fan of the NBA Cup, but now like playing 82 games, multiple, for 16 years, bro, you need a break in between certain games or certain days to like really get your body right, especially if you want dudes to play the whole season. Because we all been talking about like, dudes, load management and not being able to be available. I think a little break in leading up to All-Star break is what some of the dudes need.
Because this is the time of season where it's like you're not excited because it's a month in and 2 months in. You're kind of looking forward to All-Star breaks. Now it's kind of giving you that.
Yeah.
Not me. Every
What?
Tuesday and Friday, I'd have been locked in. Let's get it. Think about it. Think about how we used to act about that extra check we used to get for licensing at the end of the year. Yeah. So you telling me I got an opportunity to get another one of these
And come to Vegas?
and come to Vegas?
Vegas.
That's all. I ain't gonna count nobody money on air. So family members probably watching. Oh, he getting what? So I ain't gonna tell nobody what they getting. But if you got an opportunity to get a few extra 100,000 in the season, I'd rather be in Vegas before a lot of these markets. So I ain't
100%.
tripping. Yeah, send me to Vegas.
I think that's fair. Let's give a little love to the Knicks. Of course, they are going to be playing in their first NBA Cup title game. They've had an impressive start. A lot of people look to them to come out of the East, and it's been that way for a minute. I know you had a moment with Jalen Brunson in the rings, trying to sort of give him the ring fever via osmosis. Do you see enough in the way this Knicks team plays that you could see them going to the finals?
Definitely going to the finals. I think they're in a situation to where, you know, they're not only are they in the right position because of the team they have, and they got, you know, and having Mike Brown and being in a good situation there, but a lot of the guys are hurt too around the league, and teams aren't as doing as well. And, you know, that's just the fact of the matter is they're the best option right now. And I think, you know, and that's not a knock to them because they're still a good team, but like you still don't have Jason Tatum in Boston, who's obviously would have been the front runner if being healthy. Indiana, you still don't have Hallie. So it's like certain situations is just peaking for them. Milwaukee's going through their stuff with Giannis. Cavs are struggling. Is the better option, but I mean, I'm rooting for them for sure.
Just feels like the champ's coming out of the West this year.
Yeah.
Look at you taking hot takes.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Really? You don't? You
Really?
Come on.
I don't know.
I think I like Denver, Houston, OKC, San Antonio, and possibly the Lakers over any team in the East.
Definitely coming from the West this year.
I love that no one's saying
There's
the
no
Pistons.
clear-cut favorites in the East.
The Pistons are good, but like, are they talented enough in the playoffs? Like,
I don't think they've been there enough.
The Cavs, I feel like, are going to figure it out soon, but they've been pretty bad. Celtics, you hear Tatum's coming back; they could be a threat, but Magic are kind of up and down. So it's.
I mean, the Magic aren't fully healthy.
Okay.
I like the Magic too.
But to win the championship,
They got some big pieces out. Franz Wagner is a huge piece for them.
I can't lie. I think that if it's a winner in the West, it's going to be one of those two teams who played the other night.
Yeah.
Wait,
to
say
me.
that again?
Spurs are.
I know. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it.
OKC.
I just
I
wanted
think
the
Denver
words.
is still
The
have
NBA
something
Cup's
to
got
say.
us forgetting about the Nuggets and Rockets already.
Let's say,
That's how it works.
I think Denver have something to say, but I agree with Swish. I like OKC still a lot.
No.
Yeah,
I need more guard
24 and
play out
2.
of Denver, though. Like, we can't just keep relying on Joker to put up these numbers. Like, I need some more guard play, like, to solidify them again to be a contender. Yeah.
I think one of the most fun arguments to sort of listen to when I'm been in New York is it Carmelo or is it Jalen Brunson? Like, who's the best Knick? Who's your favorite Knick? Who's the greatest Knick of the last however many decades? Do you have an opinion on which one of those guys you have to name?
To me, I mean, only because I've been there and know the history of it, I'm going Bernard King.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, yeah. Now you're
was
just
a
going old
problem.
school. Like,
Because you really look at his numbers back in the day, what he was doing. I mean, granted, damn near on one leg, that was impressive.
you just don't want to pick between those two because.
No, if I had to pick between them two, I'm definitely going with Melo.
Okay, fair enough.
If the Knicks win a championship this year,
Does that change everything?
Jalen Brunson.
Absolutely, it got to. Absolutely. I mean, rings. It is what
It's
it
just
is.
crazy
You
how
bring
quick-
a ring to New York.
That's
Crazy how quick he's taking over.
That's forever.
sure. Immediately.
You saw he got votes for
Next
mayor?
day.
What was it?
Next day, he
Next
did.
day.
He got 28 votes for mayor. I swear to God. He literally got votes for mayor.
Chandler's big on politics, so he was keeping
big
us up
on
to date on that. Yeah.
I want to switch gears because I know you work with T. Lou back in Cleveland, and we all get to a point at the end of our careers where you want to be celebrated. You want to feel. You don't want to be pushed out the door and kicked out the door. And the situation with the Clippers and Chris Paul and how that situation was handled. It was rumors that they weren't speaking for weeks, and we've been very critical of L. Frank, and I think he deserved a lot of the criticism that he got from it. What's your opinion on that situation and how Chris Paul was handled? How would you have felt about that?
I mean, I didn't like the way it was handled. For me, I know T. I mean, obviously we all got a relationship with T. Lou. I've never had that. Never really had that. Well, I did have that with a dude in Denver. Nah, I wasn't on speaking terms with one of my coaches. Boog played for him, but
Here we go again.
yeah, man. But yeah, I didn't necessarily understand the aspect of like not speaking with, especially with a player like CP. They've already been there together with the Clippers under Doc, and it just seemed like a funny situation. I mean, I got sent home with Cleveland before T. Lou left, or after T. Lou left. So I kind of understand it because you don't have that face-to-face conversation and like look me in my eyes and tell me like you're gonna do it at 8 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. Like, bro, I'm leaving practice. Then you want to call my agent and tell me like not to show up no more. Like that's the cutthroat part of the business that people don't the regular people don't realize and don't understand when, you know, when we as players start taking our careers in our own hands and why we do that. Because situations like that where you feel like you're just doing unjust and, you know, and especially being a legend in the Clippers uniform, like CP is supposed to be the first number to go up there, like for sure. Then Blake and then whoever else
And
you want to throw up there.
announcing that this is it.
Yeah.
This was it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a feel-good story, and I just feel like it's bad optics for the Clippers. They also did the same thing to Blake Griffin. They told him they're not going to trade him. They're going to put a jersey up, and they literally traded him to Detroit like the next day. So this is like an ongoing thing now. But with T. Lue and CP, knowing both of them, are you surprised that they didn't mesh, or was this more of like a CP wasn't playing and talking too much in a vet locker room where they just didn't want to hear it?
From what I heard, it was accountability issues with CP and you know, the staff and the guys from, you know, challenging dudes. Yeah. And for me, he's always been that type of player. So for me, you already knew what you was getting when you brought him in. And
Kind of why you brought him there, right?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. But I could be wrong, and it could be, you know, rubbing dudes the wrong way. Plus, he already played with James in Houston, so I'm thinking like y'all got chemistry already, somewhat. But I mean, obviously, it wasn't a good fit. But I just hate the way it was handled, man.
Yeah. Let's go back to 2018 finals. I know Ty Lue famously had your back in those moments during those games. What do you remember of that, and how big was it for him to have your back that way so publicly?
Man, T. Lue was. People don't understand. Like we hired T. Lue in the middle of the season and in 16. Like he was so instrumental in all of that, like running and making sure everything was, you know, orchestrated, and especially with everything that Bron comes with. And, you know, I think he did an amazing job as, you know, not only as a coach, but like he was always a player's coach.
What I love that LeBron said that version of himself back in 2018 was the best version of himself, which is crazy to try to narrow all that down. Do you agree?
2018?
Yeah.
Best season?
Or was he peak in a different season, in your opinion?
Shit, he peaked a lot.
I know, that's why I'm like, it's kind of a difficult one.
I think that Miami Brown, man, was ridiculous, bro. Then you got to think the first Cleveland Brown was nasty. When he got to Cleveland, I mean, when the second time he was 16, 17 was nuts.
I love this. It's like 20 of these to choose from.
Bro,
The Heat.
Yeah, what about
LeBron
Miami?
was different because he was pissed off.
Yeah, that was
Fair.
Brown was nuts,
He was
bro.
pissed off in Miami. Yeah. That was a different version of him. I feel like when he went back to Cleveland, that was the most motivated Bron that we've seen.
Yeah.
But the Miami Heat Bron was pissed off. That's the one that I ain't like.
The villain arc.
That's the one you didn't like, or you did?
Because I
was
was
the
competing
villain,
against him.
bro.
I was in the East. I ain't like that.
That was the villain Brown for sure. Like it was like a point where he was not taking a shot outside of like 9 or 10 feet.
Yeah.
And he had like 30, he was averaging like 30 something. It was like, bro, he was literally shooting like 12, 13 for 15 shots, all to the paint though. That's tough. And with D-Wade and Bosh, like he literally solidified his impact on the game. To me, like it was, in Miami Brown was crazy.
I agree. Let's switch lanes a little bit. There was a debate online last week. Sorry to put you in this spot, brother, but I got to.
Don't apologize before you ask.
I got to, man. I got too much respect for bro. I got to. All-time ranking, Kobe Bryant or Tim Duncan? Who you going with?
Dun, dun, dun.
Kobe or Tim? Oh my God.
I like that this is tough.
It is.
That's a good thing.
Because what the ranking, the Bleacher, what was the ranking that just came out? They had Kobe.
Nobody cares for Bleacher Reports.
Okay, you know what? Settle down.
I'm
Do
just
not-
saying. The rankings just came out. Kobe was 11th.
Chandler made people angry, but in fairness,
trying to do it again.
Yeah, there's.
Basically.
I'm just reading the
He trying to
rankings.
rip the
But in
Band-Aid
fairness,
off.
there are a lot of
Do you
people
know
that
who
agree
from
with
Bleacher
both.
Report created
Clearly,
that
it's not that easy of a question because
Thank you.
is
I mean,
stumped.
We still stalled. We stalled.
Yeah, we're helping him.
So did the
Report
Tim
was
Duncan
that?
KG argument get boring? So we just threw Kobe in it. Like, what's
100%.
going on?
I don't know.
Well, because when you're doing that, you're doing best of all time. Like these are those lists.
I think there's also
people make.
different it's better player or better career, better resume.
Yeah, it's a lot that
completely
go
different
into
arguments as well. When you look at their resumes, blind resumes, you look at the two, I think Tim Duncan's is better, and I don't think that's crazy to say.
But we're not doing it. We're not doing blind resumes. We saw it.
Yeah, but I can't unsee what I see, like championships and finals MVP and MVPs. Like he's got more.
But when it comes to greatness, the way we separate it is about accolades. So when you look at the accolades, who do you roll
There's
with?
different. Like you're going to take like.
I think it's still all
Guys, you're literally just giving JR
No, that's
quiet
fine.
time, so he doesn't have to answer the question.
Answer the question, JR.
I'm gonna say he don't do media every day. We do, so we'll take the bullet.
Just be prepared to get
There's no,
flamed if
no,
you pick
I,
Tim.
there's no wrong answer.
No, I would have to. I mean, for me, and putting it in different categories, like I would take Kobe because I would prefer not to play against Kobe compared to playing against Tim.
There you go.
I would rather
That's fair.
play against Tim than play against Kobe because when Kobe was an assassin.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
He picked you apart and he knew it, and he looking you dead through your soul like, nah, ain't not today. Tim quietly cooking.
So it was boring.
doing
It was
his-
boring. It wasn't
Yes,
fun to
I'd
watch.
rather
Okay,
take
let's come
I'd
up
rather
with
take
something
boring
else.
than somebody trying to
Well,
kill you.
can we throw Steph Curry in there? Like, by the way, he had 48 points last night. It's funny.
Want
There's
to.
other games other than the NBA Cup games. When it goes down, when he's done, he's top 10 player, top 5 player. Like, where do you put Steph Curry?
All
Best
time.
point guard of
Yes.
all time?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He already is, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Point guard or player? What
no point guard.
point guard of all
He's
time?
number
He's
one.
number one.
Okay,
I agree.
Top 10. I think he's already top 10.
of all time.
Yes.
Man, those lists are going to change a lot coming up soon. It's going to be weird.
I want to ask you about Rich Paul. Rich, he done jumped in the podcast game. Yeah, but he done came in spicy. He done had some hot takes early on. He said the Lakers weren't contenders.
Oh man,
He had another Austin Reeves
Man
take.
on a contender.
True.
But
Austin Reeves
That was
would
the
be a
first
sixth
episode, by the
man
way.
on a
The first-
championship team.
yeah. Are you surprised that Rich decided to get into the game as an agent, and then separating yourself from the agent hat and saying, look, when I have an opinion on a podcast as a podcaster, let's separate the two. It's kind of the water muddy a little bit, but what's your opinion on Rich getting in the podcast game?
I don't think that's healthy for his. I don't think that's healthy for what he got going on. I think that's counterproductive or being an agent right now.
Yeah, I think
It's going to get weird, man.
he wants us to be able to separate. I just think naturally we can't.
When he talks, I'm listening and
can't.
I'm hearing Rich Paul, the agent, not the podcaster.
Do you think this is a case
I
of
like
he's so
transparency,
powerful?
though.
Like he's the most powerful.
also
that he was
LeBron's
like,
agent and
but do you
Bo-
think that's why he was like, because I don't think anybody else gets into podcasting in his position. But do you think there was like a level of almost so much confidence? You're like, if anybody can do it, I can do it. Because I agree with you. You can't separate the two. You are Rich Paul.
You know what? As a friend of Rich, I enjoyed the fact that when he started the journey of trying to be an agent, everybody kind of rolled their eyes and like, that's just LeBron's homie. And now he's one of the biggest agents in the world, and he's standing on his own 2 feet with his own reputation and resume. I like that. I like that part of it.
I think it's
And he might start a trend.
I'm not mad at the podcast. I don't think it could be about basketball.
Hey, he's got to tread lightly because it could get weird.
Yeah,
get
I
weird.
just think it's like if you're doing a podcast and you're talking about building something and educating people on how you came to where you are and telling your story and stuff like that. All right, cool, that's one thing. But you talking about your business, like the
Which is
business
what
that you
people want to
in,
hear.
Yeah.
Well,
That's tough.
Yeah.
as a fan, though,
Well, he's
would
talking
you
about
not
deep
want
business.
to be able to pick apart the brain of one of the most powerful agents? That's also giving you the insight of how he thinks, how he operates, even his perspective on the game and the sport. Does that not, is that not a thing that fans would want to see as a fan of the game?
They definitely want to see it, but I just don't think it's good for you to talk about your current situation with you represent players who play for the Lakers, you play for other teams. You can't make comments about their teammates, bro.
Yeah, like if I'm Austin Reeves, I'm just thinking, what the hell? Why did I just catch a stray from my teammate's agent in the middle of the season?
that's
Like it's
tough.
just a little unique.
It's going to get weird because the stuff we want to hear is that stuff. And that's the stuff that's going to make it awkward for everybody. JR, thank you so much for joining us bright and early. We really appreciate it. And have fun with life. that's my new out. I think we're taking a quick break. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Run it back, yeah, run it up, run it